Hello everybody, I will now read you an article from RT. And I know people will say RT, but there's a fact checker website I use called Media Bias Fact Check. I know, not particularly yes, not very imaginative. But it's the most comprehensive media bias resource on the internet. So RT checks out. So if you have any doubts, even though it is funded by the Russian government, this quick little article is just sort of an amusing political commentary I wanted to share with you guys and sort of get your thoughts on it. I encourage comments on this one. I want to see what you guys think. This is partly in response to the Easter worshippers thing that there was recently on the news. This will just be a list of them reading into what they think leftist buzzwords actually mean. So, the article reads, Easter worshippers. Of course, what unites victims of the Sri Lanka bombings is their dedication to the magical shifting Easter date. This odd 2.2 billion strong cult is also known as crosswearers, baby water dippers, and fish on Friday eaters. Okay, that was actually really hilarious. In a very salty, sarcastic sort of way, which is generally my sort of humor. Anyway, further popular buzzwords and terms. Far right. Anything from the Fourth Reich will save the fatherland to I think residency preferences should be given to foreigners with visas and higher qualifications over those who have crossed illegally and will become dependent on the state. Lump the latter in with the former and you've got another term in office. Yep, that's very true. Nativists. Those too simple to understand globalism, to be patronized relentlessly as poor backwards misfits. That one's really only true on Twitter. I have not seen that outside of the Twitter toxic circle. Populists. Those who deviously cloud the minds of those who are too simple to understand globalism by promising to respect their wishes. At the very least, I think that one is on CNN. Undocumented. Where did their documents go? Keep them in a safe place, particularly if they're planning to go traveling. White, not just a color. Man, not just a gender. Straight, nor just a sexual preference. Straight white man. Here we go. The Democratic race has been dominated by straight white men. Bad, bad, bad. White lives matter. Racist slogan. All lives matter. Still a racist slogan. Black lives matter. One of the most important campaigns in recent American history. Yeah, double standards much? I guess white lives don't matter. Maybe we should just all go die. They're not actually saying that. They're just saying that anything that shows white pride or white appreciation in any form, even if it's peaceful and non-racist, is racist by default. Oh, these people. Privilege. What makes you think that your superior abilities, skills, and education make you better suited for high office or a well-paid job than me? Exceptions for Donald Trump Jr., Chelsea Clinton, and Prince Harry. That may not be how they intend it, but that's definitely how it gets used most of the time. I've seen it myself. It's ridiculous. Male fragility. We minimize the significance of your grievances because they are caused by you being pathetic. We pretend to care, but actually pity and denigrate you. The problem is always you. 21st century version of female hysteria. Pro-choice. Who are you to be against choice? Some sort of theocratic dictator? Pro-life. What are you, pro-death? Oh god. They have a video of the dude that went into, like, the GameStop and it says, "Excuse me, it's ma'am, it is ma'am." Oh my god. Dead name. The name by which I was known for the majority of my life, by every single person I knew, the mere mention of which now makes me fly into an offended rage. Handy capable. Life as a paraplegic is likely hard enough without the well-meaning mockery, just say disabled. Sexuality is a spectrum. London to New York is a spectrum, but most people don't live in the Atlantic Ocean. Well, unless you count dolphins as people. Europe. To be conflated with the European Union, you'd have to be a moron to quit a continent. And that's why there must be a second referendum. No sleight of hand here, then. Eurocentric. Don't be this, because the mass enslavement and human sacrifice of the Aztecs are as much of a foundation of our shared Western culture as the Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution. Now this may be the truest one of all, because I've personally witnessed this bullshit on a regular basis. Progressive. What could be more forward-looking than dividing up jobs and university places on the basis of skin color and historic events from generations ago with the help of an ideological template that resulted in millions of deaths throughout the 20th century? Yup. And that's mostly just within Twitter and the liberal elite colleges. Oh, and also Tumblr. But it's mostly from those elite liberal colleges. That is not all of the left. There are reasonable moderates out there. They exist. Legitimate news source. If you say so, vetted by NewsGuard. Educate yourself. You're not allowed to disagree with me, and I am not going to listen to anything you have to say. Again, that's only some of them. Many of these are true, some are exaggerations. I think this is largely comedy. I just wanted to sort of share that with you guys briefly. I thought you might find it amusing. I thought you might. Just take a look at that. Anyway.